What up guys, my name is Kong and today I'm going to be talking about Aslan in the Hall of the Mountain King. This movie is, I believe it is Swedish or Norwegian, but it's a foreign movie. It is all I have. The idea, what I know about this movie is that it is kind of not like a fairy tale, but more like a myth story, so to speak. So that's all I know about. So let's get to it. Let's talk about the pros. I like the whole family dynamic between the two sons, well, the three sons. And the two sons are really responsible. They're really, they're there to help the father to really, build a life with their dad, on this piece of land that they had acquired. And then you have Aslan, that's the name that his father gave to him. He is perceived to be incompetent or perceived to be not capable of doing anything or contributing to the family. So that's where the struggle is between the brothers and the father, is that he is incapable of doing anything right. And so his father essentially sent them off to go and find buy some wood, so to speak, go on an adventure or go and find some wood. And his father tell Aslan to essentially what he did was he disowned his own son. Say, you are no longer a part of me. I am sending you off. I'm casting you away. And I like that part. You got to see that friction or that struggle, And then what I also did like was that the witches. I thought she was really interesting. I like the way they are going on a journey and they encounter certain things. I thought that was interesting. I thought that was different. And then I'm going to just talk about the ending. I like the ending. I like that you get to see that this our main character, he is actually intelligent. He's actually smart. He's actually he's very laid back in a way, but he's what you call street smart. What did I not like? That this movie is very formulaic, very structured, very traditional. Like our main character find things on the ground, like a yard, a bucket, a metal helmet, a sword, those sort of things. A bear rug, or more like a costume. So it's just that these little things or these little items just place along for our main character to find. So to me, feel kind of that the character, it was given an easy way out, or is given a pass. That our main character didn't really struggle to achieve getting the sword or achieving the obstacles or deserving the reward. I mean, he certainly did deserve the reward, but getting there or the act of achieving it, it felt a little short. It felt a little cheated. It felt a little it was given to him. Granted, he is a good person, but he doesn't earn it, in my eyes, because it just plays all over the ground and he finds them. It feels not authentic. It doesn't feel like that he is on a real journey. Those are what I did not like. I did not like the girls. I got the princess. She didn't really add anything to the story. She felt like kind of outside of the story. It's mainly focused on the three brothers, which it should be, but it doesn't have that great of a character's development for the brothers, the dad, or the princess or the villain. So it felt kind of these characters are not well developed. They're kind of feel kind of shallow, especially the villain, kind of shallow, kind of generic. So those are the cons I did not like about this movie. It feels kind of long too. It just didn't feel like it was a journey. It didn't feel like you were watching a Chronicle of Narnia or something on that kind of movie. So, what was the rating? I'm gonna go right to the rating. What was the rating I give this? I give it a 4 out of 10. I did not enjoy this movie. I did not enjoy it. It just felt formulaic. It feels structured. It feel, I mean, most movies are structured, but they feel so obvious, in the movie, so obvious, so that I just like, you know what, my main character doesn't deserve the reward, even though he truly does. The act of going or achieving those obstacles wasn't really truly as achieved by the main characters. So that's why I give it a 4 out of 10. Anyway, guys, please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and browse on my YouTube channels. I have a lot of content for you guys to check out. Please do so. Take care. Bye-bye.